Hi everyone, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing Calabasas. So if you could just do me a little favor, take a moment to click that subscribe button below, as well as the bell for updates. We'll be right back to get into the city of Calabasas, and you're going to want to stay to the very end for a special something for you. Hi everyone, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing Calabasas. I'm going to share some information with you to help you get familiar with the area of Calabasas, what that looks like, a little bit about the history, what it has to offer, and why it might be a great location for you. Now, first and foremost, Calabasas is part of the city of Los Angeles. It is located in the Santa Monica Mountain, nestled between Agora Hills and Woodland Hills. Calabasas is about 14 square miles. Now the name Calabasas itself kind of has a little bit of an interesting origin. So, and I'm looking down at my notes to make sure I say some of this correctly, but Calabasas comes from the Spanish word calabaza, which means pumpkin or squash. Now some historians say that it actually comes from the word calhus, which means where wild geese fly. However, there's a little legend that goes with the whole idea that Calabasas comes from the Spanish word squash or pumpkin. And that's because in 1824, there was a rancher from Oxnard that was traveling to Los Angeles, and in his wagon was a bunch of pumpkins. And when he got to a little bit east of Las Virgenes Road, he broke a wheel, and so all these pumpkins spilled over. And the following spring, pumpkins had started growing. Obviously, deterioration, seeds planted, etc. Nature did its place. And after that, the area became known as Calabasas. Whether this is true or not, I don't know. But Calabasas actually has a pumpkin festival every year to sort of celebrate this idea. The Pumpkin Festival includes games, exhibits, lots of things for kids, all kinds of entertainment, and it's evolved from like a small town mythical celebration to a really significant event. People will drive out to Calabasas just for the Pumpkin Festival. And the Pumpkin Festival is currently held at Juan Bastida de Anaza Park, and I'm sure I murdered the enunciation of that name, so don't hold it against me. Calabasas has some great strip mall shopping. The Commons at Calabasas is over 250,000 square feet of shopping. And it's actually a very nice shopping area. I mean, I've been out there. There's a movie theater out there. There's several key stores and boutiques. There's a See's Candy. There's Sephora. There's Barnes & Noble. It's actually a really nice Barnes & Noble. Chico's, Lululemon's, Williams-Sonoma, Edward Cinema, and just so much more. So if you're kind of wanting to mix things up and maybe you just want to explore Calabasas, kind of check it out, maybe stop by the country club, play a game of golf, or check out the Commons, do a little bit of shopping, kind of get a feel for the area, you can make a nice day out of it. There's obviously other things to do in Calabasas than shop, right? So I want to share one of the things that might be worth a trip out to Calabasas. Malibu Creek State Park, which is located in the Santa Monica Mountains, is a great area for hiking, biking, kayaking, rock climbing, camping, horseback riding, and so much more. This was also the primary location where the television show MASH was filmed from 1972 to 1983. So it's got a little bit of film history going on there too. Gates Canyon Park is another area that you could go to. This is a 7-acre park that is available for barbecues, picnics, and sports. The park has a kids' recreational play area as well, so it's a great little outing maybe for a play date, something for the kids to do. Then there's the Lanois Adobe Museum. This is one of the oldest buildings in Southern California, and it was actually dated around 1844. This is part of Old Town Calabasas. If you've ever watched some of the reality shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, they kind of flash that sign, Old Town Calabasas, and it's in that general area. Something to check out. Calabasas has a large number of gated communities. Now that doesn't mean that all of Calabasas is gated. No, that's not the case. There's definitely some tract homes. Most of Calabasas is actually developed as tract homes, including those behind gates. But there's some portion of Calabasas that is not gated, but a large portion of Calabasas is. So some of the gated communities include Bellagio, Calabasas View, Calabasas Park Estates, Claridge, County Creek Lane, Miramonte, Mount Calabasas, Mountain Park, Oak Creek Estates, the Oaks, and a few others. I'm going to give you 3 examples of properties in various price points that are currently on the market in Calabasas, at least at the time of this recording. So the lowest priced home has an asking price of $1,150,000. Now this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home, 1,943 square feet, and it's located at 24770 Calle Almarte, I'm killing the name, Almura, in Calabasas. I'll make sure that I have the spelling below so that you guys get it. And so as you're looking at the pictures, there should also be a little pop-up there. The second home, which is somewhat like the mid-range, so to speak, is asking $8,250,000. This is at 25262 Prado del Grandioso. It is a 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom, 8,562 square foot home on a little over an acre lot. And this is in the Estates at the Oaks, and it's a beautiful Tuscan villa style home. The third home is asking $32 million. This is at 25365 Prada de la Feliciado in Calabasas. It's a 7-bedroom, 10-bathroom home, 16,570 square feet home on over an acre. It's a 4,800 square foot lot, and this is just a spectacular French chateau estate. Calabasas overall is a mixture of a luxurious community, a traditional Southern California community, again, because most of the properties are standard tract homes. They're just a lot of gated areas, a little bit more upscale, a little bit bigger lots, and so it just has a real nice feel. I spent some time growing up in Irvine, and I always say that Calabasas is very similar to Irvine, just a little bit on steroids. There's a lot of those communities here in Southern California that were planned, that were created in phases, and that just have a very uniform feel to them. Calabasas is one of these areas. Hopefully this information has been helpful to you. If you're considering relocating to Los Angeles, I actually have a relocation guide, which you can click on the link below for that. And if Calabasas is something that you're thinking about, I have a guide for Calabasas as well. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't done so yet, please take a moment to click that subscribe button below, as well as the bell for updates. I answer all comments below. If you have any questions or if there's something you would like to see me cover, please go ahead and reach out. I'll see you next time.